Welcome back to episode 9 of Creating Your Best Life Now. It's no doubt that it takes effort, courage, dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice to achieve anything that it is that's worthwhile and that you desire. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But the fact is we sacrifice, really to make our dreams a reality. That's the fact. Successful people maintain a positive focus in life no matter what is going on in their life. Is it easy? Of course not. Whoever says it's easy is lying, because you must stay focused on your past successes rather than your past failures. You must stay focused on your journey ahead. What the average person does is they look at what they did wrong in their past, which they carry with them into their future. You cannot create your future from your past mistakes, but you can learn from them. Successful people focus on what their next steps need to be to get them closer to fulfill their goals, instead of every other distraction that will take them out of the game. After taking part in this 12 weeks, can you honestly say you are taking a more proactive approach in the pursuit of your dreams and goals? Going from where you are to where you want to be requires you to sacrifice time, money, and many more areas that we may have gotten used to that may not be the easiest to let go of. The questions always remain: what are you willing to give up to get you closer to your dreams? Are you willing to give up excuses? Are you willing to give up the negative chatter in your mind? Are you willing to give up feeling sorry for yourself and for the hand you were dealt and not taking action to move past it? Are you willing to give up worry, doubt, and the mindset that this way is supposed to be this is the way that it's supposed to be in your life? And are you willing to pay the price? To pay the price of whatever that means for you to create your best life now. Michelangelo said, "If people knew what I had to do to gain my mastery, it wouldn't seem wonderful at all." You know, we always think of the grass is greener on the other side. If you saw behind the scenes of what it takes to build your dream life and all the non-glamorous stuff that goes along with it, you'd see why Michelangelo said what he did. I always say this: you only see the glory, but you don't know the story. I stand on that phrase because all successful people sacrifice, and they paid the price in many ways you may never really know or understand to get to where they are now. When we see people that have accomplished big things, many times we have excuses as to why they are where they are. The simple reality is that they had a willingness to face setbacks, obstacles, challenges, and much more to reach dreams that otherwise for most people were not possible, simply because they didn't believe and weren't willing to pay the price and sacrifice. I want you to realize that you too can create a new reality. It takes creation, and it also and in this 12 weeks, you've learned the tools I use and I teach my clients so that you can do the same. So I ask you this: what are you willing to sacrifice to get to where you want to be? In the beginning of this 12 weeks, we talked about knowing where you want to go, what it is that you want. Now that you know, and we are about to embark on setting goals to make it happen, you are equipped with tools and knowledge just from this 12 weeks that will, if you stick with it, take you to the end result. Successful people have an attitude that they will do whatever it takes to take them to the other side, to live a life where time and money are not obstacles, where they can live on their own terms and not somebody else's. When you desire these things, you must do what most people will not do. You must keep your eye on the prize. This is why vision boards are such a great tool, to keep your vision in front of your sight so you can see it daily. When it's in your head, right here, it gets forgotten. So get it down on paper. Part of paying the price and sacrificing to create your best life now is a willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done. It comes from a commitment and an attitude that you will get the job done no matter what, no matter how long it takes, and no matter what comes up in the meantime. There are practices you can do that will assist you daily in keeping your eye on the prize, and is a daily focus journal. Okay, so it's a daily focus journal, and that will keep your eye on the prize. So this will help you build your confidence and really set your intention on what's going well. And at the end of the day, what you're going to do is you're going to identify 5 things that you accomplished during your day around areas such as work, relationships, finances, school, health, personal growth, and etc. So whatever you want to add into that. You can create any other area that you want and is important to you. Number 1, write out a success that happened that day. Okay, so for example, I completed 20 minutes on the treadmill today. That was a success. Focus on it. Number 2, write a reason as to why that was a success. So for example, this is an important activity for my health. It can be as simple as that. Number 3, write out a further progression of what you can do next. For example, repeat again Wednesday and add some weights in. Number 4, what's the next action so you can keep yourself moving forward? For example, look into personal trainers. So you see that there's a progression of what you're going to be doing next, but you're focusing on exactly what was your success for that day. Remember that the actions you take are either taking you closer to your goal or it's taking you further away from your goal. This exercise will keep you focused on what you need to be doing. List as many successes as possible, and once you have all of them, your next steps or your next actions, write them down and into your calendar so you know what you need to be doing during your day. An action step was to look into different trainers, right? You want to add that action step to our example, to your calendar. Lastly, another exercise you can do after you've completed this activity is visualize your entire day going exactly as you plan. Give your unconscious all night to process this. Remember, your unconscious doesn't know the difference between reality and make-believe. So if you want to create your best life now, you need to take those steps, the 4 steps, and visualize it, and you will be on your way to creating your best life now. Stay with us. We'll be right back.